By the time the sun rises, Sumaya Namukwaya is on her way to school. She walks a considerable distance and many times reaches her destination late. The 12-year-old is in primary 6 and under the shade of this tree here is her classroom. The school day starts with cleaning up, and by the time the pupils are done, it is going on to 9 a.m.
Nenjira wetugenda okusomera wano wenyini wendi. Nawo mu office ye headmaster nenjera. Awulumala ne tujjayo entebe eri mu pittu gye tuziteeka. Awo ne tuula ne tusoma.
St. Chizito Katale Primary School in Chito Sub-County, Nakaseke District has only one permanent building hosting Primary 1 and Primary 2 classes. The others, in the nursery section's baby and top class and the Primary 3 and 6 classes, go under the trees.
Kuba oluusi bwe batusomesa science baba baagala otutimbira ebipande naye nga tebalina bye babitimba. Nga bwe banaabiteeka wano bajja biyuza waawo nga ate tusomera mu muti nga musomesa ali mu kibiina byasomesa ne tubivaako ne tutunuulira ebiyitawo.
Namukwaya says there have been instances when the lessons are disrupted by snakes falling from the branches, but the trees are going nowhere.
Nti omusota era omusota gwava wano ku muyembe ne gugwa si mulundi ono gumu naye emirundi egiwera ne guvaawo ne gugwira ddala n'olumu mu kizimbe ekyo kyengambye nti kiri temporary omusota gwaviira ddala ne gugwa mu maaso g'omusomesa.
And then there are the vagaries of weather.
N'enkuba oluusi ejja n'etusumbuwa. Kati we tuba tusoma nga n'enkuba ezo oluusi n'omusana gutookya.
Actually, they are affected by rain, wind, and vehicles and people passing by the road.
Namukwaya and 471 pupils are subjected to this situation every day because the options to choose from are slim. What affects the pupils does not spare the teachers who live in temporary structures. The school has one pit latrine, which the pupils and teachers share.
Find a problem, like on our side, the female teachers, when you can enter in the room and you don't know that even the child is coming. When you are squatting, you just see the child pushing the door. We have a problem that the toilet doesn't have the lockers.
The head teacher, Frederick Erigada's office, is in this shade, which shifts position according to the weather.
In the mornings, they have to bring my table under this shade. And I move according to the shade all day.
The situation at St. Mark Primary School, Wachato Sub-County, is not any better. Here, the only temporary structure was erected by a local NGO and houses only 2 classes. The rest sit under the trees.
The school has no classrooms. We are operating under the trees. We have the challenge, if it is a rainy season, if the rain comes, they can destroy everything.
During our visit to the school, we learned that out of 100 pupils, only 1 is in primary 4. The head teacher, Wilson Waswa, says government put the school under the Universal Primary Education Program in 2004. Later, the only structure that was constructed by the parents collapsed, forcing pupils to abandon the school.
It was a serious wind. It blew off the roof of the building, and then the building it collapsed. Parents decided to transfer their pupils from our school to neighboring schools. That's why you see that a class has got 1 child.
Niyo kuva UP iru yajja ne batugamba nti nedda omwana mumuleka asome nga bw'afaanana. Ekigambo ekyo kyazza abazadde emabega. Tebakyayagala kusonda ssente.
Bizimusobola muteekayo. Era nnoonya wali ekizimbe bali private nzine ngenda omwana wange n'abeera mu ne banseera. Nkyo kyokkozesa siringi 15,000 ne banseera emitwalo ng'omwana wange asoma.
The 2016 primary living examinations results indicate that out of the 4,395 pupils who were examined in this district, only 326 got first grades. Reports also indicate that there are more than 60 schools in dire need of help.
The staff were and good, but the problem is especially with structures. almost all schools are in an appalling status. And that's why, as you may have heard, we are now going to, and we have already approached General Salim Saleh, a resident of the district, to join hands and see how we can improve.
Given the state of this learning environment, the question arises, how will these learners favorably compete with those from better equipped schools, especially in their final exams? Head teachers say that several attempts to salvage the situation have been made, but in vain.
People promising that they will build in the future. And they say they have a lot to do with the schools in the district.
They promised us that they are going to construct from primary 1 up to primary 7. They add on some teachers' quarters. They complete the field and everything. But up to now, we are still waiting.
Gatuswaza n'ekyo okukola era kikumpi tetukirina okujja kwongeramu gatusabiriza gavumenti etukwatireko n'abazigabi b'obuyambi abala babeere nga batukwatirako.
Efforts by NTV to speak to the education officer were fruitless, but the district chairman Ignatius Komu says the district does not have the capacity to construct schools.
We are trying to convince, we are trying to attract the people, partners who are willing to work with us, and also to continue asking the government wherever it can put a hand to help us to do so.
To the parents and teachers, hope lies in well-wishers, but the pupils continue trekking long distances to seek education with the hope that one day the learning conditions will improve.